talking obsession is Candice Marie Rojas. Yes. My parents used to tell me that they were beside themselves with joy the first time they heard me speak. It wasn't too late when they realized that they could not shut me up. Ever since I can remember, I was often told to be quiet, lower your voice, or keep outrageous thoughts for yourself. Yet, here I am now, standing in front of you, taking it up a notch. My fellow Toastmasters and guests, my name is Candice Marie Patindo Rojas. A self-confessed, talk active, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am the oldest of the three kids and the only daughter. For 2 years, a spotlight belongs to me. How I based on that spotlight. And then, my brother happened. Not only was he a lousy talker, God, he wails a lot. In other words, he cried a lot. No wonder why my parents no longer have the time to listen to their child wonder. To compensate, I decided to talk to the mirror, walls, trees, and chair, and to whomever would like to listen. Yes, even imaginary friends. My parents overreacted, so they sent me to a quack doctor in health check. You know what happened next? I talked to him senseless. Finally, a new person to interact with. Just kidding, there was no quack doctor. I'm not crazy, they had me checked. My parents found out early on that they could not restrain me from talking. Hints, no, please be quiet, lower your voice, and keep your thoughts to yourself. My desire to talk was tested the first time I participated in a class discussion. I was 5-year-old then, and I could clearly remember that I was standing on my chair, enthusiastically waving my hand, wanting the teacher to acknowledge me. I was the loudest, so she told me to answer her question. I felt like winning that contest. Finally, I get to talk. But my victory was short-lived. All eyes were on me. This was my first time speaking with actual people that are not related to me. Believe me, it is completely different from my usual audience, which were the mirrors, trees, walls, inanimate objects, and imaginary friends. The longer I stared at those eyes, my answer vanished together with the question. My dependable voice deserted me. Cold, sweaty palms and ringing of ears decided to pay a visit. This phenomenon manages to materialize every now and then during class discussion that I end up correcting my grammar instead of answering questions. I have concluded then that despite my loudness and eccentricity, I'm not an avid fan of public speaking. I strongly believe that Toastmasters could help me overcome this weakness. That is why I look forward to our meetings to gain insights and pointers on how to overcome my fear. Eager to learn the organizing of thoughts. Those who know me well will agree that I have lots of thoughts running through my head. In order for me to keep up with my thoughts, I tend to eat or slur my words, but I usually end up confusing my listeners to immerse myself. Lastly, I get bored easily. I better wrap this up real quick or you guys will get to see my perplexing and outrageous thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your time. Good evening. Yes.
Grabe, kandun.
Thank you. Nauuna